ball up on the glass, give themselves a chance if they miss the rebound and put it back in, put the pressure on the officials. And LeBron James has the ball in his hand.
And they bring it full court. Arenas comes immediately, show the double. He goes back away. 15 seconds left. Wizards by 1. James has Daniels, can go up over him if he wants. Fakes right, goes left, bends in over Ruffin. He got it to go. Timeout Washington. 5.7 to go. LeBron James hit the big shot again. So with that hoop, LeBron James, 41 points, the most points scored in the first road playoff game by any player in NBA history. 14 here in the fourth.
And strength and size on display big time, using all of his strength to get into Michael Ruffin and make that shot. So now it's back to Gilbert Arenas. 5.7, and Arenas is really good at scoring in a short period of time. And so they have got to get the ball out of his hands. They got to make sure that Gilbert Arenas does not get a touch.
Mike Brown wanted the foul. James for the win. 0.9 left. Arenas. LeBron does it again. 121-120. The final in overtime. The Cavaliers taking 3 games to 2 lead in this series by LeBron James.
A great entry pass by Larry Hughes. Jamison didn't shut off the baseline, and James with an incomparable finish. Tightrope in the baseline, and then having the presence to finish over the rim.
The reaction from the James gang.
All
What
you
a
can say,
finish.
oh my. Those guys put on a show, a tremendous NBA playoff basketball game here tonight in Cleveland.
LeBron, sensational game, career playoff high. First of all, you had a chance. It ended in regulation with the slide that last play.
You know, I had a great shot at it at the end of regulation. But it's tie game, going to overtime. So, I put myself in a position to try to make up for it, and I was able to do.
For the game. Pierce, he'll go to the hole. Rebound by Bosch.
Almost picked up his 6th foul right there. This place will go absolutely crazy if he can get a bucket here.
Miami is only led by 2 early in the game. Wade, James for the lead. He comes up with his 11th. Pierce. Oh!
This is unbelievable. We saw mental breakdowns from the Celtics in Game 4, not being able to close in regulation. And here down the stretch, unforced turnovers by a team that's known for their character and for their veteran leadership.
Boston scoreless the last 3.5 minutes.
Lakers action 2-3 with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade.
James over Pierce. That might be the dagger. EJ, thank you. LeBron with a big 3. Wade putting 23 in the first half. with every shot terrific. He's got 34. We see the fouls to give Miami with one. The timeout story is right there. And West.
The Celtics, you necessarily the steal on LeBron James.
One devastating turnover for Boston after another. 14-0 run. A team that couldn't close is going to close 2 consecutive games. That's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Delonte West, just going into the chest of Dwayne Wade. You talk about a crowd being on the edge of its seats. And this all started with James Jones with the Celtics up by 5. The 3:43 knocking down that 3 to bring it to within 2. And it's been all Miami Heat since.
We can run down the clock here to about 4 seconds or so. LeBron has scored the last 8 points, grabbing this game by the throat. James with 31, Wade with 34. Bosh with 14 against Pierce. LeBron. Miami is going to close it out. Ray Allen for 3. It's over.
Come up on 2 minutes to play in the 4th. James for 3. Yes! LeBron James from downtown. It is now a 5-point Chicago lead.
Well, we kind of saw this last night with Oklahoma City Thunder losing that big lead against Dallas as they closed out at home. And it's been Wade and LeBron James here in the 4th period, spiriting this comeback here for the Heat.
Well, Dwayne Wade has come alive here in this 4th quarter, along with LeBron James, who had missed his previous 9 shots. And down in South Florida, Miami Heat about James. Wayne got picked off. James for 3, and the game is tied at 79. The Bulls call for time. And a look at the cricket. See Brewer digging in on James. Shot clock at 5. LeBron with the step back. Yes! Miami has taken the lead by virtue of a 16-2 run. The Bulls using their final timeout.
Well, we talked about this in the 1st period. Where does LeBron like to go? To his left. If you're running Brewer, you got to get on that left side and force him right. And it's LeBron James. And just a little stop on a dime, knocking down that 18-footer. Look at the Heat bench. Up in arms as they take a 2-point lead here. Late in the 4th.
Out of 2. Here's Rose. Can he get it off? It is blocked. That will do it. The Miami Heat have come from behind to defeat the Chicago Bulls 83-80. And Miami is headed to the NBA Finals for another matchup with the Mavericks. They won their last title. As you look at the live shot in Miami right outside American Airlines Arena. They won their last championship back in 2000. Battier will inbound. West plays the inbound. Battier gets it in. Here's James on the drive for the win. Ball off on time. LeBron James taking it to the rim. And Miami coming away with a 1-point overtime victory.
It was an overplay defensively by Paul George. What he wanted to do was let LeBron James catch the basketball in front of him. He overplays on the left side, which gives LeBron James one dribble, and you mentioned it, Steve, a chance to get all the way to the basket.
And very clearly, this is going to count. Beautiful move from James. Great play drawn up by Eric Spoelstra. Now the official word after the video replay is checked out. Miami taking game one. What a tremendous opening game of this Eastern Conference Final. Roy Hibbert cannot believe what he has seen.
1.5 remaining. James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the buzzer stuns the Chicago Bulls, and the series is tied at 2 games apiece. What a finish here at the United Center for the second straight game. A buzzer beater. James, who has struggled with his jump shot throughout the playoffs, nails it from the corner. And no question, getting it off in time. Friday night, the Bulls with the buzzer beater. And here's Sunday afternoon, James with the road win. And they'll head back to Cleveland all even at 2 games apiece. It's game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Celtics and the Miami Heat. Boston with a 3-2 edge. Throughout his brief career, Jordan James the rebound. He's only shooting 29% from downtown. James blows past Pearson, throws it down, and the Heat quickly with a 4-point lead. Miami on the attack to start.
Well, good attack in semi-transition, but
Well, Pierce all series long having to guard LeBron James. James with the jump shot is good. Wade trying to get free. Allen is on LeBron James, wants to post him up on the mismatch. Shot clock down to 3. Difficult shot from James, gets it to go. Pierce guarded by James. Trying to get it inside, deflected. Celtics sloppy, they've got 4 turnovers. James on the run, gets inside. Count it, and will
full head of steam. Takes the hit from Steamsma.
James for 3. Puts it in. LeBron James from downtown. He's got 12 already. Beat by 8. Norris Cole is in for the first time, as is Keon Dooling for Boston. Petrus on James. James spins, trying to draw some contact. Boy, what a Paul Pierce described this series, the good old-fashioned bar fight, as James hits it again.
And Mike, they went to the zone, and LeBron James did exactly what he should.
Doc Rivers doesn't want him to hesitate. And Haslam with the rebound.
And just having more size on the floor with 2 big guys gives them
double-figure game. James tries again and puts it in again. 9 for 10 from the field. Right now, unstoppable. And some of these are tough shots. James again, particularly shows you how strong LeBron James is. Bosh down low against Ray Allen. Turns, little jump hook, won't go. Celtics, meanwhile, 9 turnovers. Rondo's tried to make some extra special passes as James hits another, a 30-point first half. Control so far. Falling away, gets that to go off the glass. The loss inside, deflected. Rondo trying to poke it away, and James floats it up and in. 34 now for LeBron James. A turnaround. James jab steps on Petrus. Now the jump shot. That's been going in all night long. He's got 36 points, 15 of 20 from the field. Crowd back into it again.
And I'm not a fan of how they're playing right now offensively.
James for 3, does it again, 39 points. And Miami backs in 34 minutes. He has yet to sit. James turnaround jumper, drills it, 41 points. And the lead back to 13. Good's got 11, and the lead back to 15.
Well, a little 2-2-1, back to their zone.
James again, 43 points. He is knocking down jump shot after jump shot. And
This has been one impressive, dominant performance. James flips it up left-handed, banks it in. He's got 45. A 20 for Spinos, all tied at 3 games apiece.
LeBron, no player has to play under the kind of scrutiny and pressure that you do.